Closing the breach is our primary goal. Any artifact of such power is dangerous. The destruction of the Conclave proves that much.
You don't think whatever created the explosion was destroyed in the blast?
You survived, did you not? The artifact that created the breach is unlike anything seen in this age. I will not believe it destroyed until I see the shattered fragments with my own eyes.
Anything with that kind of power is bound to show up sooner or later.
Liliana's people have scoured the area near the blast and found nothing. Whatever the artifact was, it is no longer there. In any case, did you need me for anything?
No, I'm good. Just going for that quest, actually, to be honest.
And you've seen no signs of the Grey Wardens anywhere?
Nope.
You're certain? Can I get you anything?
What can you tell me about this area?
Adan is Stephen's apostle. Harris is the Inquisition's smith. And oh, there's also me knave.
Farewell.
Goodbye.
Bye. Oh yeah, this too. Oh, such good music in this game. But yeah, guys, it's not, I'm gonna be silent most of it because there's a lot of dialogue, but it's a very nice game, and I recommend you guys pick it up if you enjoy, games like these, I guess.
So, now that Cassandra's out of earshot, are you holding up all right? I mean, you go from being the most wanted criminal in Thedas to joining the armies of the faithful. Most people would have spread that out over more than one day.
I'm fine, it's good to live.
I'm just glad I'm still standing after all that.
I still can't believe you survived Cassandra. You're lucky you were out cold for most of her frothing rage. For days now, we've been staring at the breach, watching demons and maker knows what fall out of it. Bad for morale would be an understatement. I still can't believe anyone was in there and lived.
I'm still not sure I believe that any of this is really happening.
If this is all just the maker winding us up, I hope there's a damn good punchline coming. You might want to consider running at the first opportunity. I've written enough tragedies to recognize where this is going. Heroes are everywhere. I've seen that. But the hole in the sky, that's beyond heroes. We're going to need a miracle.
Like actually talking
Need
to
something?
Tell me about Hawk.
I've read your Tale of the Champion, and I have a few questions.
That's a pretty common reaction. Go ahead.
Where are the rest of Hawk's associates now?
Meryl decided to look after the elves left homeless by the fighting.
Cool.
She's done a pretty good job of keeping them away from the mages and Templars, so far. I guess she has plenty of practice avoiding stupid human battles with her old Dalish clan. Fenris has kept himself busy, hunting down the Tevinter slavers who came south to prey on the refugees.
True.
I'm not sure exactly where he is at the moment. You can usually follow the trail of corpses, though.
Cool.
Isabella went back to the Raiders. She's calling herself an admiral now.
Oh, she's one of the DLC
I don't know if
characters.
she's
That's
actually
pretty
in
cool.
charge or just
Haven't
has
met
a
her
really
yet, though.
big hat. Might be the same thing, honestly. Sebastian went back to Starkhaven. I'm sure he's boring all sorts of people there. Last I knew, Hawk's sister Bethany was doing something wardeny near the Anderfell's border. Aveline is still guard captain. I'm pretty sure Kirkwall would fall into the sea if she quit her job.
Well, as you guys can tell, Bethany is the one that survived, so that makes my character Hawk a bull or warrior. Also, obviously, is that it's that Bethany. I took Bethany to the roads, and I took
Still
Annie,
got demons pouring
seeing as
out
though
of
she
the
survived
rifts.
and became a warden. You guys already know that, though. If you guys never played either of these games, Dragon Age, of the Dragon Age series. Yeah, I'm really certain, but there's a lot of you guys who don't even understand what's
I
happening.
don't see why we need to build siege equipment. We're not laying siege to it.
That's an excellent point, recruit. But if someone comes to lay siege to us, perhaps it will be best for us to have some means to fight back.
Yes, sir. Sorry, sir.
If the Inquisition wants to field a decent cavalry, it needs better horses. I heard Seeker Pentagast might try to acquire suitable mounts from Master Dennett in the hinterlands.
Expected you'd be by. I'm Harriet, and everyone knows who you are. How's the new gear fit?
Sturdy and warm. It's perfect.
Good. World's gone mad. Stock armor and blades are good against bandits, but we're not fighting bandits. My gear will see you through demons, apostates, whatever this world throws at you. So, you need custom work, something special. You bring the materials to us, we'll make it happen.
Okay.
Can you help improve my arms and armor?
Yes. You find a new piece, a pauldron or greaves, we'll take care of it. You can't just slap a new hilt on your sword in the field. Bring it here, we'll make sure it's done right and proper.
If I want...
Starts, you'll need materials. We should have...
Can you help improve my arm?
Yes. You can't just slap a new...
Okay. We need that. Yeah. The about armor, the stone bear armor. The scout coat.
You need something? Let me know.
Modified weapons. I never realized that was on there. But whatever. You can only put super
Another
ones.
time, then.
Craft weapons, anything I can craft.
You need something? Let me know.
As it says. She should be here. Where is she? Besides, darling. Cullen isn't here either. Oh yeah. You guys better get used to this. He's running around picking up loot and shit. Yeah. As I progress more into the game, you guys just see less and less of that actually. So don't get too used to it. What do I say to do here? Oh, modify some armor. Yeah, I can't do that right now.
There was no word for heaven or...
Yeah.
For earth or sea or sky, all that existed was silent.
Thanks for checking. No, my lord, I don't know where the other nobles are. I suggest you ask Ambassador Montillier. Oh, you're him. Thren, Inquisition Quartermaster. I'm doing what I can to supply this mess. If you find what I need to fill one of my requisitions, I'd appreciate you bringing it in.
What do you do here?
I make sure the Inquisition troops have food in their bellies and iron in their hands. Both are important. Lots of people expect it. Turns out heroes need to dig latrines just like everyone else.
What did you mean when you mentioned requisitions?
I'm making this Inquisition run with what we have, but we're not a real army. We're stretched thin on materials, so I've put up a requisition list for anything that could help our people. Here, take a look. You find some iron and a good logging site, maybe Harriet can get our troops better weapons.
If I have material for a spec...
Just take it over there. One of my boys will take the materials or jot...
Fair...
You find anything we need, let me know. Too many wounded, not enough...
I actually went here because I want to go take the Mini, but this is whatever.
Does it trouble you?
I want to go.
Not really.
What's important is that your mark is now stable, as is the breach. You've given us time, and Solas believes a second attempt might succeed, provided the mark has more power. The same level of power used to open the breach in the first place. That is not easy to come by.
What harm could there be in powering up something we barely understand?
Hold on to that sense of humor.
I like her every time she makes an emotion and then her face goes back to being stern. And it's like,
Commander Cullen, leader of the Inquisition's forces.
Such as they are. We lost many soldiers in the valley, and I fear many more before this is through.
This is Lady Josephine Montelier, our ambassador and chief diplomat.
hot.
I've heard much. It's a pleasure to meet you at last.
And of course, you know
Hot,
Sister
the
Liliana.
best looking person in
My
the
position here
diplomacy.
involves a degree of...
She is our spy master.
Cool.
Yes, tactfully put, Cassandra.
The question is, I guess.
Pleased to meet you all.
I mentioned that your mark needs more power to close the breach for good.
Which means we must approach the rebel mages for help.
And I still disagree. The Templars could serve just as well.
I agree.
We need power, Commander. Enough magic poured into that mark.
Might destroy us all. Templars could suppress the breach, weaken it, so...
Pure speculation.
I was a Templar. I know what they're capable of.
Unfortunately, neither group will even speak to us yet.
Even cooler.
The Chantry has denounced the Inquisition, and you specifically.
Dope.
That didn't take long.
Shouldn't they be busy arguing over who's going to become divine?
Some are calling you the Herald of Andraste,
Shit.
and that frightens the Chantry. The remaining clerics have declared it blasphemy, and we, heretics, for harboring you.
Chancellor Roderick's doing, no doubt.
It limits our options. Approaching the mages or Templars for help is currently out of the question.
Just how am I the Herald of Andraste?
People saw what you did at the temple, how you stopped the breach from growing. They have also heard about the woman seen in the rift when we first found you. They believe that was Andraste.
Even if we tried to stop that view from spreading...
Which we have not.
The point is, everyone is talking about you.
It's quite the title, isn't it? How do you feel about that?
It's a little unsettling.
I'm sure the Chantry would agree.
People are desperate for a sign of hope. For some, you're that sign.
Cool.
And to others, a symbol of everything that's gone wrong.
Also cool.
They aren't more concerned about the breach, the real threat.
They do know it's a threat. They just don't think we can stop it.
Even cooler.
The Chantry is telling everyone you'll make it worse.
Dope.
There is something you can do.
Okay.
A Chantry cleric by the name of Mother Giselle has asked to speak to you. She is not far and knows those involved far better than I. Her assistance could be invaluable.
I'll see what she has to say.
You will find Mother Giselle tending to the wounded in the hinterlands near Redcliffe.
Look for other opportunities to expand the Inquisition's influence while you're there.
We need agents to extend our reach beyond this valley, and you're better suited than anyone to recruit them.
In the meantime, let's think of other options. I won't leave this all to the Herald.
I haven't been to Redcliffe in a minute. Cool. Backing out. No. Let me leave. Let me leave. They won't let me leave. They won't let me leave. No. Can I bounce now? Thank you. Jesus Christ. Oh, fuck my ass. My asshole. Oh, my back. I just want to go to sleep. To be honest. Oh, this wasn't supposed to happen. No, this wasn't supposed to happen.
The Inquisition cannot remain, Ambassador. If you can't prove it was founded on Justinian's orders.
This is an inopportune time, Marquis. More of the faithful flock here each day. But allow me to introduce you to the brave soul who risked his life to slow the magic of the breach. Sir Trevelyan, may I present the Marquis d'Aurelion, one of Divine Justinia's greatest supporters.
And the rightful owner of Haven. House d'Aurelion lent Justinia these lands for pilgrimage. This Inquisition is not a beneficiary of this arrangement.
This is the first I've heard of Haven having an owner outside the Chantry.
My wife, Lady Machin of Denner, has claimed to Haven by ancient treaty with the monarchs of Ferelden. We were honored to lend this use to Divine Justinia. She was a woman of supreme merit. I will not let an upstart order remain on her holy grounds.
Interesting, considering the Inquisition was begun by the left and right hands of the Divine.
I've seen no written records from Sister Liliana or Seeker Pentecost that Justinia approved the Inquisition.
If you won't take her at her word, I'm afraid Seeker Pentagast must challenge him to a duel.
What?
It is a matter of honor among the Navarrans. Shall I arrange the bout for tonight?
No. No.
Pussy.
Perhaps my reaction to the Inquisition's presence was somewhat hasty.
We face a dark time, Your Grace. Divine Justinia would not want her passing to divide us. She would, in fact, trust us to forge new alliances to the benefit of all, no matter how strange they might seem.
I'll think on it, Lady Montilyet. The Inquisition might stay in the meanwhile.
And then we never see him again, because this place blows up. Spoiler alert, this place blows up.
Do the d'Aurelions actually have a claim on this place?
His Grace's position is not so strong as he presents it. Despite our Ferelden relations, the d'Aurelions are our legion. If the Marquis wishes to claim Haven, Empress Selene must negotiate with the Ferelden on his behalf. Her current concerns are a bit larger than minor property disputes.
True.
I'm so pleased the Marquis isn't tossing us out into the cold.
His Grace is only the first of many dignitaries we must contend with.
You expect more people in Haven?
Undoubtedly. And each visitor will spread the story of the Inquisition after they depart.
Help, help, help. No, my
An
Joker
ambassador should
exclusive.
ensure the tale is as complimentary as possible.
My Joker Comic-Con exclusive pop figure. Damn it. So, what's your background?
What sort of dealings have you had with nobility?
For some years, I was the royally appointed court ambassador from Antiva to Orlais. The nobility of Thedas is a rather singular sphere. Those I'm not acquainted with, I know through reputation.
Okay.
I'm glad for your help. I have a feeling the Inquisition's going to need it.
A lot.
I do believe you are correct.
A lot.
Thedas's politics have become agitated as of late. I hope to guide us down smoother paths. But please excuse me. I've much work to do before the day is done.
Cool. What now? The people are tweeting about the leaked clips. I'll go see it later. First, I'm gonna jump into this shit.
Yes. Good. You're the Herald.
Wasn't I just on level 2?
The one they're calling the Herald, anyway. I hope the Inquisition can restore... My name is Maeve. I research demons and other creatures. Seeker Pendergast and I use what I find to help the soldiers fight them.
I found something the demons left behind. Can you use it?
Yes, that's very helpful. Just leave it there and the Tranquil and I will examine it.
Okay. But then all the base shit. Hmm. I should have Yip 6. Archery. Boom. And boom boom. And I like AoEs. Stealth. No, I think we use this one. Just so I don't end up dying a shit ton of times. Whoop.
All things in this world are finite. What one man gains, another helps.
I spoke with Commander Cutler. I see reason to say we cannot stay here.
Why not?
Might actually just end up uploading my Dragon Age gameplay before every Crash Bandicoot actually. Because yeah. But I still need to make the thumbnail and everything for it, so I'm gonna finish editing that on Photoshop. Probably upload it soon though. Since I haven't finished recording my Crash Bandicoot Let's Play, I guess you can call it.
One down!
thank you. Well, I wonder if I can... Oh, fuck. Sweet Jesus, man. Ooh. You don't. Ooh. What now, motherfucker? Can't do shit now, can you? Bitches, mother. There we go. He's gonna come after me. Mama! Come at me, bitch. Yeah, that's right. That's what I thought. That's what I thought. Oh wow, I missed. Oh, there's a lot of effort put into just killing one thing. I didn't even get anything out of it. Just kind of pissed me off. But yeah, that's that. I'm done that. Oh look, Cullen. And everybody else is there. Cool. Time to return, I guess. What are you guys just standing over there for? Honestly.
You're kind of a force of nature, aren't you?
When I need to be.
It's impressive.
You flatter me.
I'm trying.
Did I do the right thing? What I have set in motion here could destroy everything I have revered my whole life. One day they may write about me as a traitor, a madwoman, a fool, and they may be right.
It was foolish.
What does your faith tell you?
I believe you are innocent. I believe more is going on here than we can see. And I believe no one else cares to do anything about it. They will stand in the fire and complain that it is hot. But is this the Maker's will? I can only guess.
You don't think I'm the Herald of Andraste?
I think you were sent to help us. I hope you were. But the Maker's help takes many forms. Sometimes it's difficult to discern who it truly benefits, or how.
What's going to happen now?
Now, we deal with the Chantry's panic over you before they do even more harm. Then we close the breach. We are the only ones who can. After that, we find out who is responsible for this chaos, and we end them. And if there are consequences to be paid for what I have done, I pay them.